thanks, Kevin. It's always a little bit cautionary when people refer to you as a thought leader. I'm hoping that you guys don't let anybody lead your thoughts very far, and that you kind of lead your own thoughts forward. But this is going to be a lot of fun. What we called this panel was we were talking about out of the box, AR out of the box. And so, whoops, slides got out of the box a little bit too. So you can take that in a lot of different ways, right? And in this panel, we're going to be thinking about out of the box in terms of, what can you really do today? Given the tools we've got, given the stuff that's on the near horizon. In my talk this afternoon, I'm going to get into a slightly different sense of what we mean by out of the box, but I'll just kind of hold that until later for you. I don't want to spend a lot of time here other than just to kind of set the stage for thinking about what are some of the tools that are out there that we can actually get our hands on today. So you guys know Metaio. They've got their mobile AR kit called Junaio, and they've got something called the Metaio Creator out there that, as it says right here, publish and experience your AR scenario in seconds. So that sounds pretty cool, right? That knocks down some of the barriers. Same thing with LAR. So Bruce talked about, this is my former employer, by the way, but Bruce talked about how they've moved over towards interactive print. But again, a layer creator is a tool that basically allows you to put augmented reality onto images, again, in just a matter of a few clicks on a web service. So easy stuff. We've also got Qualcomm and their Vuforia SDK as one of the examples of some of the more sophisticated tools that are out there available to folks. And although you have to be a little bit more of a technologist to use this stuff, you can actually get to some pretty cool effects and capabilities right out of the box, so to speak. You guys probably have seen Deco. Anybody here not seen Deco? Okay, so that's actually, it's a little startup in San Francisco founded by Matt Miesnix, who was actually one of the LAR founding crew. And they're doing what they call real AR, which is they've actually figured out how to do basically, from a smartphone, three-dimensional mapping of physical items in the world. They can do collisions with physical objects. They can do occlusion, hiding augments behind objects. They're doing cool stuff. They're doing it on a smartphone. The stuff that we kind of think about as being a little bit ahead of the curve science fiction-wise actually is showing up now. So these guys are doing that. And of course, there's also the artists out there, the activists, the people who are saying, you know what, all this advertising and marketing stuff, it's all just fine, but there's interesting stories to be told about what people really think as well. And again, these are all things that non-technical artists have been able to put together with the tools. So we're at a pretty good point here, I think, in terms of the kinds of things that we can do with what we have access to today. And so the folks that we're going to have talking about this include Jim Daly, Caitlin Fisher, Rob McDougall, and Ken Reddick.